This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Is back in 7th place, just a couple of cars behind David Reagan, and that is Matt Kenseth. He has picked up 3 positions.
Yeah, I found that kind of amusing to start with.
Trouble, we've got our first caution. You can hear the call from turn number 2 as the 21 car of Timothy Peters. The Providence, North Carolina native has got a lot of damage on the right side, guys.
Yeah. It looks like he's got a little bit of a problem developing, and then that 59 car gets into him just a little bit, gets out of the groove. We were talking about the groove being right on the bottom of the racetrack, and he gets up out of that, and it takes him right in the wall.
So Casey pulls back out, and you can see on the left side of your screen, oh, all of a sudden, Matt Kenseth has pulled off the racetrack.
I knew something was breaking.
Oh, yeah, look at the tracking. And he's breathing a sigh of relief, guys, because that could have been some serious hurt.
I'll tell you who's not breathing a sigh of relief is these guys that just pitted. This caution is really going to hurt them.
Whoa, look at this thing go. How did he keep it off the wall?
I don't know, but he was saying something was broken. It didn't look like the tires had blown out yet. It looked like they did once he started spinning and locked the wheels up. The tires blew out, but I don't think the tires were.
You see those two continuing the motor on. Let's get more on the 16 car. Hold on, it sounds like we've got a crash. Yes, the 36 is turned around and has hit the wall on the outside. Brent Sherman.
He clipped you, buddy. There wasn't nothing you could do.
The 41 of Reed Sorensen also involved. And 2 other cars, Shane Huffman. John Wood.
I'm all right. I know he hit me.
John Wood in the 47's got a lot of damage.
Yeah, it looks like Stephen Wallace just pushed up a little bit and got into the 36 car Brent Sherman, turned him around, and then you see all these other guys trying to scatter and try to avoid these guys, and they end up hitting each other. And
in traffic, wedge also, that adjustment being done as well. And we got a crash in the track, Marty.
Yes, we do. We have the number 4.
You're right, Regan.
Regan Smith is into the wall.
Fine. We just got wrecked, Doug.
And you heard him say, we just got wrecked. So that will be our 4th caution.
Bad.
And again, a number of guys are getting caught out because of the caution.
Of Denny Hamlin, he's the leader right now. So we see here he gets a little tap from the 12 car. Regan Smith in the 4.
Let's go on board with Kurt Busch in the 12 car.
That way, you got everybody piled up in one. If he could have made that move work, he could have passed about 4 or 5 cars in just one corner. So that's.
We've got a crash. Juan Montoya has hit the wall. He's brushed it on the right side.
Keep digging there.
Question is, how much damage did he do?
Keep digging, still green.
Oh, he's fighting the wheel.
Yeah, he's been tempting that.
Another look.
Yeah, entering high here, and you're going to see right here is where the bump normally is right there, and he hit that, and you just lose a little bit of traction with the front tires. Colbine in these race cars, and all it takes is just a little bit of a bump, and you lose traction with those tires, and that's what happened. He tried to stay in the gas. Yeah, mirrors right now. One thing I've seen that 17 car do is work the top side of the racetrack. We see him right here enter the corner fairly high, and he's using that upper lane and getting that momentum. And sometimes when you do that, you're running just outside where the rubber is, and that can wear on that tire just a little bit more too.
Trouble again for Juan Montoya. He has turned it into the wall. And we will have our 7th caution coming out here with 20 laps to go. And
just
that car about
didn't get any worse. Yeah. It does.
10 laps ago, that car really looked pristine.
Yeah, they were sitting in the lead. They just made a 2-tire stop, and they were leading the race, and going to see exactly what was going to happen. And just shows you how fickle this business is. It can hurt you sometimes, I'll tell you.
Back here at Texas, you saw what we saw for the first time when we went to break. It was really Marcus Ambrose there in the 59 that got into Montoya, guys.
Yeah, it looked like these 2 rookies that were kind of what Schrader calls arguing over space, and it really took out both of them right here. Yeah, top 2 rookie contenders, and that's just as we explained earlier. Guy on the inside has a lot of responsibility there, not to use up too much of that.
All right, Matt Kenseth, after spinning, after having a tire get cut down on him, he is back in front of this race, and he's pulling away.
Early in this race, I think Alan Bestwick pointed out that Matt Kenseth wasn't very happy with his car or something, and I was going to make the point that he may be playing a little coy there, that Matt Kenseth was going to be the guy that you had to be. I would have looked really smart if I could have got that out at that time, but we had a caution to come up, so I didn't get that out. So it's easy for me to say now, but he's done a terrific job coming back from all the adversity.
Carl Edwards gets around Casey Mears and then had a gesture of some kind out the left front. I don't know exactly what he was signaling.
Well, sometimes, Dale, don't these drivers just kind of signal, hey, you gave me a little room, I appreciate it. I don't think that was anything other than that.
Yeah, I don't think that it was either, and Carl is like that. When you're racing around him, he appreciates any help that you can give, and he does the same thing for you if you're the one making the pass on him.
Casey's saying, the heck with the gesture, let me go back around you.
Yeah, and Casey, you can see him really driving his car really hard coming off the corner there, almost got into the wall. And yeah, it looks like the handling's just gone away. You know, we had some sun to come out here, and it's probably changed this racetrack just a little bit, and that looks like that it's played into Matt Kenseth right into his hand.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, we've only got 6 laps to go, and Denny Hamlin is not letting Matt Kenseth get very far ahead.
No, here he comes back on the inside right now.
Here we go. This time by, it'll be 5 laps remaining here at Texas. Kenseth still in front.
Clear low, 5 laps to go.
You know you're seeing all these 2 cars have right now.
Yeah, and 2 very talented drivers, and it's going to be interesting to see just how much room Matt might give him, because the high line has been what's been working for him, but is he going to open that up and give Denny that bottom group?
Guys, we were listening in on Denny Hamlin's radio. Here's what we heard about him in the corners.
It's a little loose with him on my bike. Man, they're killing us on the straightaways. We're murdering them in corners.
So there's Denny and his team on the communications, but right now, both of them, as you can see, all you have to do is log on to ESPN.com, your search word, communications.
See that 17 car wiggle just a little bit off the corner, but he didn't have to get out of the throttle.
Yeah, the 20 car was right on his bumper there, so he was taking a little bit of that air. So Matt's not going to do that this time. He's going to stay up where he can get that run and utilize that power down the straightaway.
Yeah, that upper groove is going to be a big advantage for him, I think, coming here. Just got 3 laps to go.
It seems to work a little bit better down in 3 and 4 for him than it does in 1 and 2, though.
You heard the spotter. 3 laps to go.
He got a good run through the corner there, and he's put just a little bit of distance, and now we'll see if he goes back to the top side here in 3 and 4. And I think that's what, well, he's kind of in the middle, but you can see the car wiggle a little bit as he got down into the corner, but he was able to get back to the throttle.
Yeah, he's kind of hedging his bet a little bit. He'd love to just get down there and block that 20 car, but he knows that upper groove's his best groove.
Kenseth has been so good at Texas. 9 top 10s in 11 races at this track. He won in the 2004 race, finished 5th here last April, and he is going to be 1 lap away from picking up another win here at Texas.
You think this Busch race doesn't mean a lot to him? He's driving the wheels off of that thing right now. I mean, he's doing everything he can possibly do, using up all the racetrack to try to keep Denny Hamlin behind him.
Low, clear low, white flag here, white flag.
But Spotter's not excited. I sure as heck am.
Well, Bob Jeffries never got very excited, but he's always done a great job, and this is going to be interesting right here. It'll be interesting to see as we get down to turn 3 and 4 with Matt go high and give Denny that bottom groove.
And does Denny Hamlin have anything left for this last lap?
Down the backstretch for the final time into turn 3. Hamlin's going to go low. Can he hold it down there? Kenseth, who's loving that high line. He won at Fontana, doubled up the next day. He's going to do it again. He takes the win here at Texas after spinning early in the race.
Wow, what a great job by that crew and by Matt Kenseth. That's incredible. As many good race cars as he had to pass and come back to win this race.
Good job, you guys. Woo! That baby hung out there the last 15. Great job, you guys. Good recovery.
Yeah, that baby was hung out there.
23rd career Busch Series win. 6th place on the all-time list. As there is your
That baby
winner.
hung out the last 2 laps off the corner, right, Bob?
Oh, that's awesome.
Let's check in with Alan.
And a small...
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
The following is a paid advertisement for The Magic Bullet, brought to you by Homeland Housewares.